The rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. They get the rebound. Pass to Brooks. Over to the left wing. And here's Moran outside. It's rebounded by Zubats. Moran's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. A unique talent. Ja Moran has taken the NBA by storm. Brent, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Here's Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
George with it. He's picked up by Adams. Zubats against Brooks. Out to Leonard. The three is up. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Bain against George. There's the three. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubats. That's his first foul.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Oh!
Whoa! Slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
George outside. Pass to Zubats. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
To the inside. Here's George. Pass to Zubats. 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. That one no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Bain, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Covington passes to Leonard.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines, there's a level of focus and competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Jackson, and stolen by Covington. Here's George. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense, Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
And it's Morant off the drive. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Oh, hey! How about that? And he goes in for the dunk.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
He nails it, and we're tied. Morant's got 12.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. From deep, Bain. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge...
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court for Memphis, they've got John Conchar, Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4. Second shot opportunity, Plumlee. On the wing man, stolen by Kennard. Down low, here's Jones. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Pass to Powell. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Highland, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Highland. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the free throw, no good. Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
On the wing, Jones, beyond the arc, knocks down the long J. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And the basket by Plumlee.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question, he is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Batum outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces. A nice defensive play, altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. a completely new group for the Clippers. 1:46 left in the first half. They grab their own miss. Here's Adams, and the layup is good.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Bane against Westbrook. Pass to Brooks. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Snatched up.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
To the middle. Outside for Morant. Out left to the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 14 points.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And the Clippers miss again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Jackson on the wing. Brooks outside. Leonard against Morant. Into the lane. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Morant missing again. It's tipped. For 3, George. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the
score. Your Clippers 26, the Grizzlies 38.
ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
The three from Bane. Covington grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
George with it. He's picked up by Bane. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Leonard can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. On the wing, Bane. Brooks outside. To the right side. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. And here's Morant outside. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
George against Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but Without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
From the wing, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Second free throw, no good. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Memphis calls timeout. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Clark is checked in for Tillman. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
To the paint. Plumlee passes to Batum. Here's Mann. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. Kennard outside. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Ball to Memphis.
1:19 left in the third quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Kennard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
Puts it up. And that one's long.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pass to Mann. Back to Powell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Jones. And the layup is good off the glass. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Highland. No good on the shot. Good D by Clark.
Foul Clippers. Terrence Mann. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Kennard right side. And so it's Memphis, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here are the Clippers now. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks.
Dillon Brooks.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by the Clippers. George outside. The three. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Memphis shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Left side, Bain. Oh, Covington with a block.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Leonard passes to Covington. Back to Leonard. Inside. Westbrook outside. Hits the trifecta.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Morant with it. Guarded now by George. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the jam by George.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch them go to work. But that's our job, not the defenses. They left him too open on that play. Man, good whistle there.
The first free throw is good. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And so he hits both. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And the jam by George.
Don't sleep on Paul George's verticality. How nice was that finish?
That's good from Adams on the assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Pass to Plumlee. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Defensive foul.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. That's good from Plumlee. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. From 12 feet. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
2 minutes.
So good at taking what the D gives them. Morant keeping the game simple.
Leonard for 3. Kicks it to George. Goes back up. Oh, the swat by Adams. Westbrook against Morant. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Let's go with a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard, left side. Out to Covington. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Leonard against Brooks from the high post. Leonard can't get that one to fall. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Westbrook against Morant. Morant with the slam!
what a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Bain. And the jumper off target to finish the break.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Buries it from 3.
Right now, Robert Covington in the catch and shoot has so much confidence.
The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Leonard passes to Covington. George outside. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And so Memphis takes this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Two teams that really like to run their offense in the half court.
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting the three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strength. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Caris LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now, here is George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Mobley with the block. Now, here's Okoro. Zubac's defending. Okoro passes to Mobley. Pass to LeVert. Mitchell in the corner. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Allen with the jam.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now, here's Covington. Yes, that goes in.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
George against LeVert. Here's Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
George, and it's George finishing it off.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, he's made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Mobley, the shot, no good. Good D by Covington. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Leonard on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. And that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
You know, intensity is what makes Russell Westbrook so special. He's relentless, and it's difficult for even great players to keep up with him.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Here's George. Caris LeVert making his last shot.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Okoro dishes to Mitchell, kicks it out to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got 6. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime. And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Now, here's Mitchell. With the drive, it's hauled in by Zubats. A three from Leonard. Jared Allen grabs the miss. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
The pass to Mobley. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Up top, Covington, defended by Allen. Zubats against LeVert. Count that bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here is Allen. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Nice defense by Robert Covington.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers lead by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubats is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now, here's Garland.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now, here's Wade. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Wade gets the bucket, and the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And they'll get another chance. Here's Mann. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Highland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Green. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Green. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Highland. Guarded by Garland. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. .153 left now here in the second. And Lopez has it in the corner. Out to Wade. And Garland has it in the corner. Pocket 6. Lopez sets a screen for Garland. Lopez drives in, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Look at the way Lopez put it on the floor and got to the hoop. He looked like a guard out there.
Pass to Highland. It's stolen by Green. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Both free throws good from Garland.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Kicks it out to Covington. Pass to Zubats. Allen with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Covington against LeVert. Here's Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Garland. Westbrook kicks to George. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. It's good.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
LeVert against George. In the corner, Okoro with it. It's tipped. Now, here's Mitchell. Over to the left wing. 2 on the clock. Mobley wide open. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks so much, David.
Your Clippers, 21. The Cavaliers, 27.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. LeVert out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's LeVert down low, and Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from George. To the middle, here's Okoro. It's hauled in by the Clippers. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP. And
Oh, yes!
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Westbrook against Mitchell. Inside, here's Mobley. Westbrook with the block. George with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. Fires from deep. Westbrook, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Mobley. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Mobley's got 7 points in the game. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
With the crossover, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Mobley. And the rejection by Zubats. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubats. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. Kicks it out to Allen. Goes up again, and Mobley lays it in. Mobley's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunity.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Okoro with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Mobley, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Man passes to Batum. It's tipped. Pass to Pop. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Plumlee. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Mitchell passes to LeVert. Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Cleveland moving it around. Garland left side. Wade outside. Kicks it out to Garland. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 11. To the inside. Batum with the ball. Garland picks him up. And the pass to Highland. Feeds it to Batum. Charity stripe shot. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
From outside the arc. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Plumlee. Batum is out there with Powell, and it's man in at the 2 spot. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Batum, and he banks in the layup.
Nicholas Batum still possesses strength to fight through and get the bucket.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Garland kicks to Osman. Kicks it out to Garland. Jacks up a 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Norman Powell is a veteran in this league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Here's Mitchell. Oh! This is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
Yes. If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Playing from behind right here, not easy. But he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. To the paint. Allen right side. Back to Mobley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Clippers trail by 15. It's George on the wing. LeVert defending. The kick out to Westbrook. Stolen by Allen. The drive by Mitchell. Missed inside. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Covington finds Powell. Inside. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's George. Passes to Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Mitchell passes to LeVert. Covington with the steal. Westbrook drives in. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. A nice shot by Okoro.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Evan Mobley.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Mobley inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Great open look there.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Pass to Westbrook, stolen by Mitchell. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Three-pointer. Another three for Cleveland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Jared Allen. First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Powell.
At the line for LA, Norman Powell.
And so Powell nails both of them. Ball's knocked loose. Covington with the steal. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they...
court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Caris LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Here's Morant. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Mobley. LeVert with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Mobley. Can't get it to fall.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the drive, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Welcoming any physicality on his way up. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
The drive by Mitchell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside for Morant. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Now here's LeVert. Right side Mitchell. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Mobley. Fires from deep. Adams grabs the miss. And here are the Grizzlies. Bane into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Jackson. It's a 3-point game. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant.
And it's not just blocking shots, it's altering them. And Allen does that as much as any defender in the league.
Here's Mobley. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can hold this start throughout the rest of the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's LeVert. Looking for his first basket still in this one. On the wing, Mitchell, pounded by Morant. And that one's good. Donovan Mitchell for 3. And that ties it up.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 7.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Mobley. Outside for LeVert for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Morant with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Darius Garland, also Green out there, Jetty Osman out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. Back to Garland. Pass to Osman. Up to Garland. Shot clock at 5. That three's off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open. One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
And it's Garland on the drive. The game now all tied up.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Shoots. And another miss by Memphis.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Kennard against Green. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Jones from outside. No good there for Cleveland. They've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
John Carter, first personal foul, second team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
so it's Cleveland with it. It's a three-point game. Here's Garland. Jones grabs the board.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Timeout called. Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And Morant drops them both. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Desmond Bane.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Jackson, the screen. Cuts off the pass. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
The 3 from Bane. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Morant against Mitchell. Excellent D there from Morant. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. There's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Pass to Allen. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Isaac Okoro. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And Adams no good on that one.
Steven Adams. Shooting 1.
Morant with it. He's got 15. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brooks. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
It's good on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Here's Morant. And it's blocked. And they get it back.
And on defense, LeVert is so crafty.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
31.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 15.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Outside for Brooks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Outside Morant. Down low. Outside for Brooks. The three is up. And again, it's Memphis with a three. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to Okoro. Mitchell, a screen on Brooks. Outside for Mitchell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Allen with it. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Allen. Pass to LeVert. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Allen can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
First one falls for him. And Morant drops them both. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. Launches it. Drops in the 3. LeVert's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Timeout call. Memphis. Darius Garland. He's checked in for Cleveland. You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Memphis has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant, and stolen by Mobley. Allen against Adams. To the middle. And it's Mobley, that time on the assist by Garland. Mobley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Sinks it from distance.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Morant against Garland. Here's Mobley. Not going to go that time. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Takes a 3. The shot won't fall. And Cleveland will come the other way. Outside for LeVert. Here's the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Morant, the pass to Bane. To the inside. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Mobley passes to Garland. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Here's Bane. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. It's 2-on-1. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside Garland from deep three-point range. The shot, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Karis LeVert is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Mitchell.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers? That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 5. Here's Morant. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Steven Adams. The first one falls.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
It's both from the stripe. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. A good look from Bane. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Brooks, the pass to Bane. So it'll be 2 free throws. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this was slowly. The previous play is under close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Just 5 on the clock. Outside Morant, lets it fly. No good, a bit long that time. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to LeVert. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Mobley outside. Mitchell against Morant. Oh, sweet move. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Bane. Left side Morant. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Right side, Moran. Brooks, the pass to Moran. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside for Mitchell. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. The three. They get it again. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man is going to punish you on that glass.
Lots of room. No good off the back of the rim.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And Mitchell with the slam.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Tries to snap the cold streak. And then Moran with the dunk.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. From deep, Mobley. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
From deep, Bain. Good. And the setup by Moran. Moran's got 3 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the paint. Outside for Mitchell. LeVert outside. Back to Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Three-pointer. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
It's scooped up. Pass to Bain. Brooks with it. Outside for Moran. And another shot. The rebound by Allen. And here's Mitchell, pounded by Moran. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The 3 from Bain. No good. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt to.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. That one goes. Counted. Leonard's got 5 now.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard. Killing it in transition.
Westbrook with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Leonard's got the ball. Passes it to Covington. Morant against George. Leonard the pass to George. Puts the move on. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Pass to Adams. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Zubac. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Morant. Leonard trying to break free. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring the defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Leonard attacking. Knocks it loose. Now the pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 3. Covington wide open. He fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Going inside. Brooks against Leonard. Brooks dishes to Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Here's Adams. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Morant with the steal. Driving the lane, and Morant moves it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
He was all alone on that one. 10 points for him.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Crosses over. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Zubac, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint, look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Memphis. Here's Zubats, banked in off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Bain passes to Morant. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Covington. Over to the wing. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
Brooks with no one around. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And here's George for three. And the three ball is good. George has got 11 points.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point guard.
And Batum showing off where he gets in there aggressive and sniff that one out.
And Morant throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Goes up off the inbound and foul on the shot. So he'll get it. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Bones Hyde at the line for two.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different,
The previous play is under review.
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these play.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Give a big welcome to your Grizzlies. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Grizzlies.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Clark sets a screen for Kennard. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Great effort, and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Kennard for three. That shot is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. Highlands got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's deflected.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Clark. Jones, the pass to Kennard. To end the run. Powell pulls it in. Clippers leading by 14. Here's Mann. Off target from three-point range. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Memphis moving that ball around. Now a timeout called by Memphis. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The shape and finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And George, here we go.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside, Bane. Adams trying to free himself up. And Desmond Bane with the 3. Bane's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The shot by George, wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Good on the second free throw.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Westbrook, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Brooks kicks to Bane. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Down low, Paul George with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
Wow.
Just Paul George showing how dominant he can be as a two-way player.
Morant against Westbrook. And finished off by Morant.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And the rejection by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The offensive rebound. Zubats. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Tries again. It's rebounded by Memphis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The 3 from George. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
The Grizzlies 30, the Clippers 45.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Morant following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Leonard looking over the floor. And George kicks to Covington. Back to George. Stolen by Jackson. Tipped away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Stolen by George. Covington with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Leonard has it in the corner. Zubac trying to break loose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Now here's Morant. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. 6 on the shot clock, and the dunk by Jackson.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kicks it out to Leonard. A 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And George gets it to go.
George gets it going, and he is a rock right now on offense. Sturdy, steady, and strong.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with a wide open look. Drills the 3-pointer. Morant's got 22 points.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 15. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Leonard's got 17 now.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. Timeout called the Grizzlies. Paul George really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Pass to man. He kicks to Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Here's Highland. Grizzlies making the shot. Now the dish to Powell. 59 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Batum dishes to Plumlee. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. He drains the quick shot.
And that's a quick draw from Kennard, just pulling up before the defense has a chance to react.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Jones, no luck. Clippers leading by 12. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Batum. Hit the crossover. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
And Batum playing with some aggressiveness here, drawing that foul.
And he sinks the second. Here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the inside. And good that time.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Elbow shot is on the way. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Los Angeles. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. Or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Leonard, no luck.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Gets it down to single digits. And that's now 24 points for Ja Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
On the wing, Batum. Latrey. That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Bain, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Misses the 3.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Morant. Bain kicks to Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Outside Leonard. Dishes it to Batum. Here's the 3. Here's Westbrook. A special move before the shot. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Yeah, you're not going to hold Russell Westbrook back when he gets to the inside. He fights for that shot.
And It's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Morant for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Now here is George. Zubac's with it. He's picked up by Morant, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Westbrook can't get it to go.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Eyes again, outside for Batum. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Adams' shot is good.
That doesn't happen all that often, but Steven Adams stepping up big here.
Over in the corner, Batum fires from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Grizzlies trail by 4. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. Oh, big time from Batum. A cool vet, and the pressure situations just don't get to him.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Bane. Count it.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And here is Los Angeles now. Grizzlies making the shot. Takes it out to Leonard. It's up a 3. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Leonard against Bane. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Feeds to Brooks. Stolen by George.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And a wide open look for Bane. It counts, and now they trail by just 4.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the rejection by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Brooks knows what's at stake here. No time to panic. Just give this everything you've got.
It's deflected.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now this is all from the perimeter and out.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
looking to make a big splash here tonight. So Cleveland will get first possession. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the point. And points will be hard to come by tonight. Doris, both sides do a great job of stringing together stops.
Well, whatever has happened on the offensive end of the floor, pace and space, etc., championships are still built on the defensive end of the floor. We are talking about two teams who not only have quality individual defenders, they are tied together on a string as a team. Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Count that one.
You've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
From deep, Mitchell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
Here's man. Kicks it to George. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
Mitchell against George.
2 minutes.
Mobley, right side. And Mobley throws it down.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Covington, and the jam by Covington.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
George against Mitchell. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's man. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Over Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. They double-team George, and it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. .102 left in the first, and the shot goes down. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
As Kawhi likes to say, board man gets paid.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. on Robert Covington. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Down low, Leonard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Leonard's got 10 points in the game. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Now here's Garland. Defense is right there. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Pass to Plumlee. One second left. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Once again, fans, that was your
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Evan Mobley getting it done for Cleveland. Hunting for opportunity.
Your Cavaliers use team. Here they come, man.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. We've got Mason Plumlee, Norman Powell out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Highland in at the shooting guard position. Here's Osman. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 3 on the clock. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. We love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Here's Highland. 5 to shoot. Plumlee down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Plumlee's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Pass to Osman. Out to Garland. Oh, it's stolen. Now Powell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Plumlee. And yep, it's good. And now it's a 4-point Clipper lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader, one of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
And finished off by Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Lopez with the steal. Tipped. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
On target from range.
2 minutes.
He's got 5.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Garland, the pass to Lopez. Garland against Westbrook. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Osman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Garland. They set the pick. To the middle. Batum with the defensive effort. The Clippers in the lead. And it's Powell off the drive. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Time for T-shirt. Who needs one?
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
Please welcome to the floor.
The Cavs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. The 3 from Mitchell gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 9.
Consistency and efficiency is where we've seen the greatest improvement from Donovan Mitchell. How comfortable is he off the bounce?
Here's Man. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
LeVert outside. Pass to Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Here's Man, checked by Mitchell. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage.
Thanks very much, Allie.
Put your hands together and get hot. Milwaukee.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Karis LeVert is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you were.
Oh, look at that! Oh, my goodness! Knocked it back and fired it home!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Kicks it to George. Zubats against LeVert. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Clippers have possession. Oh, rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Kicks it to George. George draws the double. Back to man. Outside Covington. And that one drops. Covington's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Really good job by Covington to get good position and finish. When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. A nice shot by Zubats.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Timeout called, the Clippers. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. George outside. From beyond the arc and then some. George has got 9.
Well, Paul George is excellent both defensively and offensively. You want to talk about 3 and D? He's got both.
Pass to Allen. Hey, from beyond the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Excellent job reading the defense. Not content to go to that perimeter game. Paul George inside. Nice.
And here's Mobley from the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Pass to Plumlee. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And they're pushing it up. Ahead. The finish. And it's Allen who slams it home.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And here's LeVert for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 6th assist of the night.
You know, that's a great time to pull up and shoot the 3 in transition. The defense never had a chance to set up and get a hand in his face.
Plumlee. Here's George. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA. He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. George drives in. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Leonard.
Obviously, the scouting report on Okoro starts with his defense. He's physical, he's relentless, and he gives maximum effort.
Mobley finds Allen. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Zubats. That ties the game. Mitchell's got 13.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
They double him with Mobley. Allen against Plumlee. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. A nice shot by Zubats.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. And the Cavaliers, another three.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cavaliers. And that quarter was all about... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Cavaliers leading, and on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. We've got Nicholas Batum, also Norman Powell out there. Russell Westbrook out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the two-guard spot.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Mitchell against Westbrook. Allen on the wing. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. That shot off. Westbrook with the defensive effort. It's Powell on the wing. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Good D by Mobley. From deep, Mitchell. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
To the left wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Cleveland has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to LeVert. Let's go with a three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Batum outside. And stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And they recover it. Stripped away. In transition, here come the Clippers. And Westbrook slams it home.
Well, this guy knows how to do this in the open floor. Russell Westbrook in transition is the most dangerous player.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 23 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Pass to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Highland. He's checked by LeVert. Timeout called, the Clippers. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And George with the jam.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
George against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on George. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Okoro on the wing. Inside. Here's Mitchell. And he makes it on the layup. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
George finds Leonard. From deep. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard. George has got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Leonard on the wing. Rejected by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Mobley down low. Covered by Covington. Here's LeVert. And he throws it down with one hand.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Leonard. Offensive rebound. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Fires for three. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A clean win, and one where they...
They came into the building earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the road. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And here is Mitchell and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. It's Mobley, top of the key. Cleveland moving the ball around. Offensive rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Morant with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 5 now. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And the basket by Jackson.
Answering back with a 3 of his own, Jackson has a calmness to his game, but he's a competitor.
Inside, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Bain, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Bain kicks to Jackson. Back to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Trains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Donovan Mitchell can absolutely score, and he's comfortable handling the basketball. They trust him initiating the offense. This guy's a big-time talent. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Cavaliers making the shot, and it's Morant missing. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Here's Bain. Jared Allen making his last shot. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Okoro passes to Mobley. It's LeVert on the wing. Oh, good with the triple. Grizzlies have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
LeVert, here's Mobley. The pass to Mitchell. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. LeVert with the wide open look. Here's Mobley. Lays it up off the glass. Mobley's got 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now, here's Bain. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's stolen. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
The drive by Mitchell, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. On the wing, Bain. It could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter comes. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Green is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Osman in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Jones. Here's Kennard. Over Green. Here's Aldama. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
There's Garland, and it's denied. Now, here's Kennard. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Now, here's Wade. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jones against Garland. Jones, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The drive by Green, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
That's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Kennard for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody down.
Fast break execution. Danny Green knows where he's supposed to be and seals the deal.
Passes it to Kennard. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Osman kicks to Wade. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Garland surveying the D. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Aldama passes to Clark. Here's Conchar. Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Osman. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Out left to the wing. Clark, the pass to Aldama. Jones against Garland. Kennard for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Jones. The Cavaliers making the shot. Oh, good on the triple. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And that one drops for him. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And the NBA has...
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Pass to Concho. Jones in the post, guarded by Garland. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kennard. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Garland. Out to Wade. Pass to Osman. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's Green. Over Kennard. Green, the pass to Garland. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. And it's Morant missing. Outside Garland. And he makes good on the layup. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Over Bane.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spot, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. Allen outside. Now, here's Okoro. He's covered closely. Allen finds Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick-and-roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
And the dunk by Jackson.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Morant against Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. LeVert in the corner. And another 3 for Cleveland.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Jackson from long range. Hits it from 3-point range. 11 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Mobley against Bane, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Mitchell passes to Allen, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jaren is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
And Allen drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 8. It's Brooks on the wing. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
LeVert, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Bane kicks to Morant. No one near him. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 15 points for Ja Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, it's always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Jones, no one around him. Green with the rebound.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
The Cavaliers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant's checked in. Here's Okoro. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Stolen by Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
He takes advantage of him in every way possible.
And Brady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Aldama. Good on the triple. Aldama's got 5 points so far.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Green. Lopez outside. Wade outside. Kicks it to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. It's deflected. Morant drives in. Oh, he jams it right over Robin Lopez. Wow.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
To the middle, here's Lopez. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight. Driving in, and finished off by Morant.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And there's a whistle. That goes on John Concho. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He hits both from the strike. From deep 3-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Garland on the wing. He's joined by Osman. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And the dunk by Lopez.
When Lopez gets in that close, it's tough to stop him from slamming it home.
Morant outside. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Stolen by Okoro. Garland against Kennard. From past the arc. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 16. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Lopez outside, taken away. And it's Memphis on the break. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Kennard. That shot off.
Memphis foul. Brandon Clark. They send it. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions.
Shooting. 1. Substitution.
Cleveland leading by 15. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Kicks it out to Allen. And it's off from three-point range. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Jackson finds Morant. A three-pointer, no good. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
Brooks with no one around. And another miss by Memphis. For Cleveland, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And that one's good. Mitchell.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Mitchell dishes to Okoro.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. And they get it back.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Bane against LeVert. And there's the pass to Okoro.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Brooks finds Morant. Takes it inside, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Garland, he's checked in for Karis LeVert.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Mitchell looking it over. To the paint. In the corner, it's Mobley. 6 to shoot. Back to Allen. Puts up a 3. Adams, some nice D.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have